Hi-yo, it's down the mountain we go with Teddy and me and Hab TV. Hi-yo, hi-yo, hi-yo. Hey guys, how you doing? Well, we're back down the bottom where we're about half an hour from where we started, and we're looking down at the beautiful Lough, or better known as the Guinness Lake. Guinness Lake, as in because the colour of it's black, resembles a pint of Guinness, and then you've got the beautiful sand over to the side, which they transported in to make it look like the head of a pint of Guinness. Now, looking from this angle, don't look pretty much, but if you look from the air, that's what it resembles: is a pint of Guinness. At the minute, there's a film set which is set up. I'm presuming they did a lot of the filming for the Vikings down on this lake here. Now, I don't know what they're actually filming now because I was under the impression, Joe, how are you, my friend? Teddy, come here. Just bring Teddy back in. Ted, come here. Come here. But yeah, they did a lot of the filming of the Vikings. Hi, Joe. Great to see you, my friend. Appreciate the award. You're very, very kind. And it looks like there's another set which is actually gone up again. So I don't know whether there's going to be maybe a film about the Vikings or whether it's another series. I'm not quite sure. I thought the Vikings had actually finished, but you can see part of the set which has been put up there. There's nobody actually on camera at the minute. I can see maybe that's security and everything in the marquee down there. But this is the Guinness estate, guys. This is owned by the Guinness family. It was on the market a couple of years back for 28 million. I don't know whether it did actually get sold at all, but yeah, 28 million, guys. I was thinking of buying it, but then again, I couldn't raise enough money on awards. So, and that's the Guinness House over there. That's the Guinness State House over in the picture there. Beautiful big estate as well. And like I say, for your 28 million, you'd have got that. That would be yours, right? That would have been euros, Joe. Yeah, exactly. Did I see Rock On, Mr. Walt, DJ in the house? How you doing? We are up the mountains, my friend. This is owned by the Guinness family. Okay, like I was just saying there, it was on the market a couple of years back for 28 million. Wonderful estate, absolutely huge estate. If I had the money, if I won the lotto, my God, I think it'd have been awesome. Teddy, come here. I don't want you wandering off. Wait down here. But what a beautiful sight around. It's starting to clear up a little bit compared to what. Now, bear with me a second. I'm just trying to make out what these birds are flying. I don't know whether they were kites at all. No, they're not. No. But yeah, it's starting to clear up a little bit to what it was earlier on. Teddy, come here. Come and sit here. It was when we got to the top of Joust there, it was absolutely horrendous weather. Go get some beer, lot. I know, yeah, look at it down there. Drop by the house and say, I'm just popping in for a pint of Guinness. Wow. This little man he just wants to go. There's somebody taking pictures over on the left hand side there, and he's a little bit inquisitive. He's being a little bit protective. Now, over this, I've never noticed this while I've been here before. Now, I don't know whether this is where. I don't know whether you can make out in the picture. I don't know whether that's where all the film crew are actually staying, actually. There's a lot of lorries parked there, and I've never noticed that when I've been up here before. So I don't know whether they're marquees and everything which are put up. I can see a lot of lorries. So that could be where the actual the film crew and everything else is actually staying. That's where they're getting all their stuff for the filming and everything from. I'm not quite sure. But morning, Walt. Funny that your Haps live stream isn't being broadcast on your Twitch account now. Michael B is live streaming on your Twitch account right now. Did Michael B hijack your Twitch? Richard, how are you, my friend? No, I jumped onto Michael's earlier on, just from the top of the mountains, just to say hello. So I was on his broadcast. Now I switched off all my multi-streams and everything like that. And I don't know, I switched off Twitch as well. I don't know why it's still going to cost Twitch. I wanted to do a broadcast on Twitch as well, but I weren't able to do a broadcast because Michael is still broadcasting on there. But I thought he'd be finished by now. But yeah, how crazy! And there's no way I can actually disconnect that from Twitch. I deleted the actual video, but it's still showing I'm live on Twitch on Michael's broadcast. So yeah, until he finishes, I can't do absolutely anything about that. That is crazy the way that actually happened. Doing good. Oh, it didn't stop. I say, I know, Richard. I don't know what. I don't know if anybody knows about Twitch. If when you've been into somebody's broadcast and you multi-stream across that, whether there's a way of stopping that video. But I went into everything. I couldn't find a way to actually do it, and I actually switched off my multi-streams as well. Like so, I don't know why it's gone across to Twitch. I need to have a look at that. But I'm going to get a lot of warnings now because Michael's probably playing music as well. Because last time I broadcast across to Twitch, I think it's Twitch or YouTube. Basically, I had so many letters, emails coming through saying copyright law, and Teddy's ear is so cute. He's absolutely drenched through. What of you, Richard? It is beautiful, mate. This is actually I was just saying, I don't know whether you caught the beginning of the actual broadcast. This is basically owned by the Guinness family. So this is the Guinness estate over. This is their estate over in the middle of the picture here. The Guinness family actually own this. It basically was on the market a couple of years back for 28 million. He's doing the music. Yeah, so I'm going to get a few warnings sent through to me because I cannot get it disconnected. It's crazy. But yeah, that's owned by the Guinness family on the market for 28 million. That is the Guinness estate there, which you are looking at now, right in the middle. Quite a nice estate. I'd have liked to have bought it, but I didn't get enough awards on time. And then over to the left here, this is where they do a lot of the filming. Well, they did do a lot of the filming for the Vikings. Teddy, come here. And I can see now there's a set which has actually been set up there. I don't know what they're actually filming down there. So whether there's going to be a sequel to the actual Viking series, I'm not quite sure because that looks pretty similar to what used to be there before. As in when they filmed the Vikings before, like, but you can see why it's called the Guinness Lake. If you see the colour of the water, it's like the colour of a pint of Guinness. Just a quick hello, bedtime here. No problem, Joe. Appreciate you dropping in, my friend. Okay, been sort of low key this month live stream. I'll be back over on Twitch next week. Yeah, Teddy, come here. Yeah, I've been very very busy this week. Like so, we're out again for our weekend now. Tomorrow we are heading out to the fabulous Salty Islands. My boat is actually booked, and we'll be heading across to see the last of the puffins leave the island. So they usually leave the end of July. So hopefully there's still a few stragglers around. Not quite sure. Hopefully tomorrow we can still see a few puffins and a few gannets. That's the plan anyway. But yeah, it's beautiful countryside over here. We've been up a mountain behind the back. You can't actually see. You can't actually see the actual mountain at the moment. It's basically behind me here. But a mountain called Mount Jow. Teddy, come here. Teddy, Teddy, come here. Come here. Come here. Teddy, here. Wait. I just need to bring him with me. He's protecting my back. There's somebody taking pictures behind me, like, and Teddy don't like somebody when I'm not looking. Jane, my friend, oh, you're very kind. I appreciate the appreciate award. You're very kind, my friend. But yeah, so I don't know. And then if you look over to the left, I'll zoom in where the white marquees and everything there. I don't know whether that's the actual the film cast. I'd imagine they're staying in. Oh, Teddy's got to fly around in. They're staying in probably hotels and everything, but that could be like the I don't know, people working on set or whatever like that, and they could be all the gear they're using for the filming. Now I'm not saying it is the Vikings, but I know the Vikings have been filmed here in the past. It could be another series which is coming out. Ah, Richard, I appreciate the nice view award, my friend. I so appreciate it. You're very very kind. But yes, I'm a little bit inquisitive. I'm going to have to do a little bit of. No, Teddy, no. I'm going to have to do a little bit of research when I get off broadcast and when I get home this evening to see. I took a load of pictures, like I put my zoom lens on and took a load of pictures of the actual set down there. But yeah, it's very, looks very similar. A lot of the Viking series was filmed around this area. You've got basically Glendalough, which is over the mountains in the background there. You've also got Blessington Lakes, which would be in this direction over there. You've got the Sally Gap. You can see the road leading through the Sally Gap. This is known as the Sally Gap, basically the road here. And then you've got a beautiful road which actually works its way through the mountains here, and it's the most beautiful. Then you've got a beautiful waterfall which actually comes down the side of the mountains there. It's just the most spectacular place. It really is. Great view, sir. Thank you for that. Oh, Richard, I really appreciate you dropping by. James, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. Good to see you. But yeah, for people who are just joining, guys, this is owned by the Guinness family. It was currently on the market a couple of years back for 28 million. And anybody wants to chip in with me, then I can throw a few quid in there, like. But anybody got a spare 28 million, we can turn it into a Haps meetup place here in Ireland. Wouldn't that be just great? Oh my god! But the reason it's called the other name for it is actually Lough as well. So basically, the real name for it is Lough, but it's also known as the Guinness Lake. And the reason it's Guinness is because if you look at the colour of it, heavenly dew. How are you, bestie? Great to see you. Great to see you. Doing well. Happy to hear your voice and see your homeland. No problem, James. But if you can see the colour of the actual water down on the side there, it resembles a pint of Guinness. And what the actual Guinness estate did, they brought in all the white sand. So if you're looking from the air, if you're in an aircraft or you put a drone over there, it does actually resemble a pint of Guinness. How crazy is that? And we're looking down on the set there of, I don't know. This is where the Vikings was actually filmed before. I don't know what they're actually filming there now, whether it's a Vikings film or maybe they're doing another series of the Vikings. That would be awesome because that was one of my favorite series. I absolutely adored it. I loved it. But yeah, so you can see the set actually set up there in the middle of the picture there, and it's like a lookout tower over to the left-hand side, and no boats actually on there at the moment. Now, we do go to a place called Blessington where we have actually been on the Vikings boats and everything at the side there, and I got pictures of the last part of the Vikings, the very last episode of the Vikings with a ship coming through. I got pictures and everything of that boat, and it was actually they were advertising that as the last episode and everything. And I took a screenshot of the advertisement for the Vikings, and also during the actual program as well. I took a screenshot of that and put it next to the picture which I had, and I might actually post that one day. I keep meaning to do a broadcast on the Vikings because we've been on so many sets now. I mean, there's the set here. There's one in Blessington. There's one in the Sally Gap. There's one down in Glendalough, and we've seen so many. Look at this. He's fly catching. There's a fly which is driving him mad. Oh, Teddy, what is it, eh? Is that fly driving you mad? It is, I think, isn't it? Usually it's me who gets swarmed with the actual flies, but I'm not too bad today. Oh, Teddy, I think that fly is driving you crazy, isn't it, eh? As long as it is just a normal fly and it's not a horse fly like the one I got bit by. But in it, it's just absolutely great. Now, a little better view than what it has. My first broadcast from today was roughly from the same spot, guys, but the weather was absolutely dreadful. A lot of rain here today. It's starting to clear now. It's always typical. Starts to clear up as we basically make our way back to the car. So we've got about 20 minutes, half an hour to get back to the car. I'll take you up and show you over the back here. I've been taking a few pictures as well while we're here. So that's a wonderful, nice view. Hi, Di. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. This is known as the Guinness Lake, also Lough. Basically, there's a actually film set. I don't know what they're actually filming at the minute, but you can see right in the middle of the picture now, they're actually set up to, it's either going to be probably something like the Vikings, I'd imagine. You can actually see the set there. And this is owned by the Guinness family. Basically, that's the Guinness estate. The Guinness estate over to the right-hand side. They own all this as well. Okay, so it was on the market a couple of years back for 28 million. But a beautiful estate as well, like a beautiful wooded lands and quite protected from everything as well. I'd imagine there's a lot of security on there as well to get down to the actual house. You drive down a very narrow lane there, and it's all private as well, like, so you can't actually did they buy it or selling it? No, it was on the market, Di. It was on the market for 28 million a couple of years back. Oh, Aunt B. Brenda, how are you? Great to see you, my friend. Appreciate you dropping by. No, it was on the market. It was about 2 years back, 3 years ago. That's what the market value was, 28 million. It was up for sale. I don't know whether anybody did actually buy it, but I don't think anybody did buy it. I think it's still owned by the Guinness family there. But I'd imagine they are. He's dried himself off. He's a little bit wet. What are you doing, mister? What are you doing, Mr. Rehab? How are you, sir? Great to see you. I've got your house here, Mr. Rehab. I've got your house. It's right in front of me. Itchy back. I think it's because it's soaking, actually. We got absolutely drenched up the mountains there. He's rolling around in his poop. Not his poop. Probably something that he loves. He does die. He's a happy chap. What are you doing, mister? What are you doing? Hey? Hey? But yeah, Captain Meow, 28 million. If you got to spare 28 million, there's a nice estate in front of you. Currently owned by the Guinness family. It was on the market. I don't know whether it's still on the market, but it was on the market for 28 million. That's a couple of years back anyway. But right down to the left there on the edge, it's known as the Guinness Lake because it resembles a pint of Guinness. And if you look down at the colour of the actual lake, you can see, yeah, 28 mil, no problem. Yeah, if you can just loan it out for me if you could. But if you see the colour of the water, like it resembles a pint of Guinness, and they actually brought the sand in to make it look like a frothy head on there. But if you look in front, there's the actual set there, and I don't know what they're actually filming. Whether it's another, they did all the filming of some of the filming of the Vikings from that part there. So that looks pretty much like the set of the Vikings, which was there before. So whether they're going to do another series of the Vikings, I'm not quite sure, or whether they're going to make a film, or whether it's just something totally different. Be interesting to see. I'll have to do a little bit of research on what they've been filming there. And then over to my left is where I'm presuming where you see in the middle of the white tents and everything there, and all the trucks and everything. I'm presuming that is basically the film crew and all the equipment and everything, which obviously they can't have the equipment on the set. So they obviously bring that in when needed, you could say. But yeah, that's what I'm presuming that is. I've got a feeling that's all the set and everything that goes with it. What a day, guys. It is just a wonderful day being up here. Compared to what it was earlier, the weather was atrocious earlier. My God, the rain which we had up the mountains. Right, let's start the Mecca's Way and just show you over the back. So, like I say, the beautiful Guinness estate. We'll leave that for the time being. This is the road which I take, and it's known as the Sally Gap. They're going to think you are paparazzi. Yeah, exactly, Di. Yeah. There is security down where my stick is there. There is a marquee which has been put up there. Basically, that looks like it could be security. They could be watching me now. They could have me on camera, but hey, I'm doing no harm. I'm only up the mountains. I'm allowed to be here. I'm allowed to be filming, so I can't see it being a problem. But yeah, this is the actual road which we take through the mountains, which I will go back on, and it leads through and then down into a valley, and then you can just make it out in the middle where my pole is, and it goes up and around and around and around and up again, and it's absolutely stunning. What a beautiful journey! But obviously, I don't film while I'm driving. Hello again, Mel. How are you, my friend? Dear, well, wow, what a change in weather again, 4 seasons. Exactly, Mel. It's very, very nice now, actually. Sell the shots to the Daily Mail. Exactly, yeah. So we have been up the mountains over the back, guys. You can't really make them out at the minute. They're over in that direction here. Mel, you're very kind. I appreciate the super art, but it's just beautiful now. Rather than a super art, if you could just loan me 28 million, Melon, we can have a perhaps party down in the Guinness estate there. We'll buy this and make it into a Haps place. Wonder whether Pablo and Peter would loan me out 28 million. Wouldn't that be great? Make it into a Haps holiday place. Wait a minute, we'll get back up the side here. Now, there are quite a few people here now, guys. So I'm probably leaving just about the right time now. So we get over the top here. This is basically known as JB Malone Stone. Just in front of me here, there's probably people taking pictures around there because it is one of them stops. Absolutely gorgeous place for sunsets and sunrises here. Sorry, I've got a horsefly on my phone. Don't want me to get bit with that. So this is now looking just in the distance there. We're very, very close to the coastline, approximately about a 10 minute, 15-minute drive. Only 28 million bargain now takes the exit. I appreciate that, Mel. Yeah, I only want one. Only want one. If you can just loan me the 28 million, that'd be grand. I'll let you come over on holiday as well. You'll be my first guest there. I'll send you my bank details so you can transfer it across like when I get home, if that's okay. Oh my God, if only. If only. Roy, how are you, my friend? Great to see you. We're back up the mountains. This is a big, I don't know whether you can see the road leading up here, but this is a big viewing point. You can see a load of people actually out there. This is where they view the lake from coming down. Like, so if you were passing by in a car, there's car parks there's lots of car parks leading up here, and that's what people usually see a lot of people. Yeah, you can see it. There is a few people up there now, but you can see a few more make it. That's the cost of being a gigolo, 28 million. But yeah, very, very popular with the tourists as a picture spot and everything like that. You've got a number, you've got the one spot here, but you've also got one higher up as well, which looks down as well. But everybody's obviously wondering about the film set down there, wondering what's being filmed. Is it the Vikings? Is there another series? Is there going to be a film? Or is it something totally different? What we're going to do, guys, is head off to what's called Glen McNass now. Now, Glen Nass is basically over in this direction here. It's over this mountain now. Obviously, we can't fly, so we've got to jump in the car, head across this road here. Then, when we get to the top, we're going to be turning left and heading down. Now, this is one of the biggest waterfalls in Ireland. Whether I can get connection, I've had the drone up over there, but I've never been able to get connection in the past. But usually, I've only had one phone there, so maybe this time I've got three different connections with me, so maybe I can get connection on one of them and show you this beautiful waterfall as well. So that's the plan anyway, guys. Hi lads, how are you? So over on this side, you're looking over towards the coastline, and this would be roundabout County Wicklow looking over. You can just make out the sea in the distance. Teddy, come here. Teddy, come here. So you can actually see the sea, guys. And then this would be County Wicklow. Heading further along the coast, you'd have Greystones round about where the point my stick is, but you can't actually see it at the minute because we're getting low down. And then further along, you've got Bray, where I actually work as well. So that is heading across on the coastline of County Wicklow, guys. And then further down, you would have Wexford in way, way, way in the distance there. But you can see all the beautiful mountains around, like, and all the different paths and everything. So many different walks around here. You've got Mount Joust, which we've just done. You've also got a mountain called Mount Moreland. You've got War Hill. You've got Torlokill. You've got War Hill. You've got you've got the Powers Court around here as well. Powers Court waterfall, which is another touristy spot. It's another private estate as well. You can pay to get in there, and there's lots of little trails around there, and absolutely awesome. And in memory of JB Malone. What about the Titicaca? Titicaca, what's a Titicaca? Titicaca? What about the Titicaca? Hello, Jess again. How you doing? Appreciate you dropping by again, Jess. Here again with you in a wonderful mountains, Notting Hill. Notting Hill. Notting Hill. It's just absolutely great now, guys. But compared to what it was earlier, what a big change. Like Mel says, you've got so many seasons in one day. You've got winter, and it was actually cold as well, guys. It weren't so, sure, I'm you always with you always in Ireland. You sure are, Jess. You sure are. But yeah, absolutely incredible how the weather actually changes. But so that's, oh my goodness, awesome view. It's just beautiful, Jess. It really, really is. And I'm just gonna. I took a load of the pictures because this, I think, is where the actual film crew, where all the film set and everything is being stored down in that part. From the actual road, you don't actually see it. It's only when you're up at the height that you can actually see it. So whether it's being hidden away there, I don't know. How crazy is that? Then you've got these lovely woodlands over to the left. Thanks for sharing, so amazing. No problem, Jess. Absolutely no problem, my friend. So then you've got these beautiful trails which lead down here. You've also got Vartree Reservoir over to the left-hand side, and like I say, you've got the coastline of the County Wicklow heading down in the distance there. Tomorrow, guys, we are heading. I keep saying it. I say it on every broadcast. So if you can, please join us from around about. I'd imagine 12:30, 1 o'clock tomorrow. We'll be broadcasting from the wonderful Salty Islands, and we're hopefully going to get to see a few seals and a few puffins and a few gannets and who knows what else. And maybe you might even get Walty attacked on the Salty yet again. I know you do, Jess. You are absolutely awesome, my friend. Absolutely awesome. Just keeping an eye out on Teddy because there is a couple of dogs as well up here. There's other people walking, but my God, it's like it's such a different now. When you're actually away from the tops and everything, the difference in temperature is absolutely quite drastic. Actually, I was actually feeling. I was actually feeling quite cold up the top there. I've got no gloves, obviously, but I never carry gloves in this time of year because, like at the moment, it's quite warm. It's quite nice. But by God, at the top of the mountain, it was crazy. The rain and the wind and Roy. I don't know whether Roy's still in the house there. Roy, if you're still on, Google what's happening at Lough. See if you can find out anything for me. There's actually a film set which is actually up there at the minute. I'm setting under burning sunshine, 32 degrees. Oh my, Jess. Yeah, we had like 29 last week, the week before? We had a week, just over a week of really, really nice weather, 29, 30 degrees, but that was too warm for me. I was having to go down to take Teddy out in the evening because it was too hot for him during the day. It was too hot for me as well. You can't really go hiking in that. But Roy, I don't know whether you're still in the house there. That's the actual set there. So I don't know whether the Vikings are back. I thought the Vikings had actually finished. I thought the series of the Vikings had actually finished. But it looks like they could be back. Sorry about that, guys. Hi there, Teddy. Come here. But unless they're bringing out a special film, I don't know. But you can actually see the set, the way it's actually set up there. You've got a watchtower over on the left-hand side as well. They're making a new. They are making a new Viking. Oh wow, Roy! So there you go. It will be the Vikings then, guys. That is awesome. I wasn't aware of that, but yeah. So you can see it's actually going up, and then over in the distance, I don't know whether you can make this out as well. This, I'd imagine, I've never noticed this before. There's lots of marquees and everything set up. You can see all the trucks as well. So whether that's what they're transporting all their gear in, it looks pretty likely that that's where it could. Good afternoon from Bonnie, Scotland. James, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. We're just looking down. I'm just showing you what's in the middle of the picture there. They're all the trucks and everything. I'd imagine that's all the film crew gear, which they're bringing in there. And then you've got the set of the Vikings with the new series. Right there. Set of the Vikings new series down on the right-hand side there. So yeah, so this is where they did a lot of the previous series of the Vikings from. And you can see part of the set which is there as well. So yeah, I'll be looking out in all my other different places for the rest. Maybe we can go out to Blessington and see the boats out there. And we just had Indian Jones filming in Glasgow. Oh wow, really? Awesome. But yeah, I don't know whether you've ever seen any of the series from the Vikings. That was probably one of the best series I've seen. I'm a bit late comer to the Game of Thrones, or are they invading again? Exactly right. Must go now. Thanks for sharing. Lovely place and that. Jess, I appreciate you dropping by, my friend. You are so awesome and always a pleasure to see you. Indiana Jones, as you probably guess. I know exactly. Indiana Jones. Happy Saturday, everybody. Yeah, happy Saturday. So, James, if you didn't hear what I was saying earlier on, we're heading across to the Salty Islands tomorrow. It's a very, very small island. You get a boat across there, and hopefully, we're going to get to see the last of the puffins before they disappear for this year. Hopefully, we'll see the puffins and the gannets, and no doubt a few seals off the coast there as well. So we usually spend about four to 5 hours actually on the. By now, enjoy. Jess, thanks a million. Yeah, I'm heading back to the car because we might, if we've got time, we might head somewhere else. It's about an hour and a half drive from here. Don't go salty when you come back home. I know. No, it's usually Walty attacked on the salty. Benita, my friend. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning, and how do you do? DJ in the house too. Hey, Benita, how are you, my friend? We were just looking down on the beautiful Guinness Lake there, or better known as Lough. Just a beautiful place around to be. We are heading back now, and then we're going to head to one of the biggest waterfalls. So that's hopefully if I can get reception. So this is where we are, guys. We are basically at Ballinasloe. And you can see all the different trails you can actually take around here as well. Like there's so many different trails. But there you go. Keep your dogs under control. Teddy, I've got to keep you under control, mister. I've got to keep you under control. I can't even leave you with, because we're heading deep into the actual forest now, guys. So there's not really a lot to actually show you now. We're going to lose sight of everything. So hopefully the picture's been okay. DJ, are you streaming now? Are you doing your broadcast? Are you doing your? Is the den active now? Is it? I'm presuming it is. It is Saturday. The den's usually there on a Saturday. So people who don't follow DJ DDK there in the house, please give him a follow and drop by and say hello because he's one of the best DJs around. No doubt about it. Also give Vanita a follow there. Vanita's very friendly and does a great talk on her way to work. Melissa, how are you? Appreciate the super art, my friend. You're very kind. Brian and Sticky Dicky Deb. Brian and Sticky Dicky Deb. That's a mouthful. I won't say that after a pint of Guinness. Brian and Sticky Dicky Deb. Oh, you're welcome, Vanita. You're welcome. Are you working today or are you on a day off? I know it's getting probably round about the time for you to be heading off to work, I'd imagine, is it? But this is so peaceful. Let me just stay quiet, guys. No working. It's early. Oh, it's still early there, is it, Benita? I just lose time. You've got so many different time zones. You've got Canada, you've got America, you've got Japan, and there's so many different. Melissa, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. I just need to grab Teddy a minute. There's another dog coming down here. It's 8:53. Early? That's late. That's lunchtime. So bear with me. I don't know whether this is coming this way. Teddy, wait. 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 Teddy, come here. Come here. Come here. Wait. Wait there a minute. Nope, it's breakfast time. No, it's not. It's lunchtime. 9 o'clock is lunchtime for me. I'm awake like half 3, 4 o'clock every morning now. It's just crazy. Good boy, Teddy. Yeah, there's another, but he can get a little bit. bear with me a second, guys. Come here. Oh, 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 oh. Second, guys, I apologize. I'm